Hey, what's going on? I am Captain Zap. Welcome to the show. Let's play Valheim. This episode is going to be all about the swamp build. So this is actually like my fucking third time recording this. I keep having ideas and then I start building and I hate it and I destroy it. So I first thought that I was going to do like a temple, and you know, I found like a Surtling spawner, and I was using that, and I was building like this cool temple, like this grimy, swampy, wet, gross temple. And then, you know, I realized that we had already really done a temple, so what was the point? So then, yeah, I destroyed it. I wasn't that far along, but, you know, it's still a little bit of work. I destroyed it. I started building a treehouse. I thought that would be really cool, considering there's all those invincible trees in the swamp. And then a little bit of searching on YouTube, and I realized that's what everybody does. Everybody's got some sort of a treehouse or something. So I took a break, and I went out and I grabbed some of these serpent trophies. Quite a few of them. I just kept farming them over and over again, and they look really cool. And I thought, look at how fucking cool this thing is, dude. Oh my god. And I thought, you know, something that would be really cool is to build like a unique kind of thing in the swamp, like a ship or something. Maybe like a ship that was beached or forgotten about and abandoned, scuttled and abandoned. Something like that. So my mind started racing, and I came up with a pretty cool idea. I hope you like it. I think it's going to be cool. So what I've been doing is planning out this ship build, and I've been messing around with different types of distressing the floorboards and the roof, just to give it some like different personality. So here we have different types of distressing and what they look like. You got like regular full health roof tiles, walls, and floors. And then you have half health, slightly distressed, the same. And then you have like fully distressed. This is the 3 different stages of distressing. And I think we can incorporate this a little bit into the build. I think they look pretty cool. And, you know, we're going to be building in the swamp anyway, so a lot of this wood is going to get kind of wrecked, at least down to half health. Like everything manages to get down to. So I've just been doing these tests and seeing what they look like and how far I need to take the health and all that stuff. So we're going to be working a lot like that with distressing. And then I figured, since we just got the serpent trophy, why not reappropriate the scuttled ship or abandoned ship, whatever it is, and turn it into like a shop, like a fish shop, where maybe there's a proprietor in there that sells bait and stuff, different types of fish, maybe some fishing rods and some harpoons or something. You know, it's something along those lines. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start working on that. Let's just let's jump into it. I think first of all, let's try to find an appropriate place to start building. I don't like how kind of everything's pretty close so far. We've been building stuff that's like super close to one another. I'm thinking about just kind of going out this way maybe and trying to find a swamp over there. Although I don't want it to be too dangerous. We're going to be distressing a lot of this shit. And I don't want any like errant leeches or draugrs or something coming in and just destroying the building. So maybe what I'll do is I'll establish a good spot. I'll find a good spot to start building. I don't want to build here because we already have a portal here. We already have one here. Maybe off here. I'll go look on the map somewhere and try to find a spot. But we'll find a good spot. I'll start placing down a bunch of workbenches. And try to avoid any kind of spawns, I guess. So I'm going to get to that. And I'll see you when I have a good spot picked out. Okay, I think I found a good spot. So I went over here to the trophy farm and ran all the way the fuck over here. Built a boat, traveled all the way down here, and I found a couple of these little floating island turtle boys. And then this tiny little island of swamp. I thought that would be a good spot. I checked it up. I checked it on the map generator online. It's terrible. There's like one single tiny island with like four draugrs or something huddled for warmth on the fucking island. So that was trash. There's another one up here. I didn't bother with that. I just came straight south. And I found this pretty decent spot. Let's go take a look at that. I spent a little bit of time there clearing the area and putting down some workbenches and then bringing all the crap that we're gonna need. Wood and iron and stone and whatever the fuck it is. Tar. I'm gonna use a lot of tar and a lot of iron, dude. That's gonna be a big one. So hopefully nothing's respawned. I did have to kill one of those stump monsters. Whatever. So it looks okay. I'm thinking, honestly, like right here. The boat could be coming in from like out at sea, and it's, you know, it's like right here. Hopefully, I didn't check to see if I can cut down these trees. Hopefully I can. Oh, dude, what the fuck is your problem, bro? I thought I got rid of all the leeches, man. I hope they don't like respawn or something. Oh boy. Alright, well, I guess it is what it is. Hopefully... Ah! Scared me, bro. Hopefully they can't attack, like, my structures. I'm not too sure if they can do damage to my stuff. I guess we will find out, though. Chop down this bad boy. Anyways, I'm thinking maybe there'll be like a little busted dock here, and then the ship will be out like right here. Yeah, maybe I'll chop this tree down too. Maybe it'll be kind of like beached a little bit. Let's chop this baby down. Alright. Come on. It's supposed to be a good axe, dude. It still sucks. Bark. Where's my shit? Yeah, so over here, I brought like a grip of iron. It's gonna take a lot more iron than that. And all of our tar. I might have to go get more tar as well. Let's see here. Let's put all this crap in there. And then, let's start building. Grab a couple of these babies. I'm thinking just kind of go, hey, dick. This is going to be a problem, man. Sit down. Okay. Let's start. I want the... Oh, shit. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to go grab the stuff to build the forge. Here's what I'm thinking. I already have most of this kind of drawn out on a little pad of paper because I'm like 500 years old. Oh, there's a blob over there. Hopefully he doesn't fuck with us. So here's what I'm thinking. I want this boat to be kind of going that way. And I want the, we're gonna have to support it from the water, but I don't want to be able to see the supports. So I think if it's just barely beached here, maybe it'll be, let's see here. Maybe, something like that, right? So just barely touching the water. Although I don't... Yeah, that's fine, actually. And maybe it's coming in a little bit, too. Maybe it's kind of... The bow will be, like, here. So I'm thinking... So let's flip these over like that. I'm just kind of grabbing some measurements really quick. So if the bow comes in like this... Yeah, maybe like this far. Maybe that's too far. Bow comes in like that. So maybe we start here. This will be our starting point. Although I kind of want the bow to be kind of... I want it to have like a bowsprit, which is that long pointy pole at the end of the bow there. I kind of want it to have something like that. So maybe we'll rein it in a little bit more. So we'll do like right here. I'll put down an wood iron pole. That should be okay. And then every 4 meters, we're going to put another one. And there are going to be... maybe 5. 5 total. Just trying to watch out for bad guys here. So... where did I put those? 1, 2, 3. And then we can just start using these, because I think these are going to create the kind of the keelson of the boat, I guess. So we'll do 2 more, and then we'll plop down one of these bad boys. And then we'll do 2 more. And then we'll plop down another one. How many is that? I'm not counting. 4, 5. This is the 5th one. And then the last one, the stern of the ship is going to be 3. Yeah. This should work. This should look okay. Oh, fucking iron. Let's grab some more iron. I might, if I keep getting attacked by these things, I'm probably going to put it into passive mode. Just a heads up. I don't at all want to deal with this in here. They're more annoying than anything. They're not like they're going to kill me or anything, but... Okay, so now we're gonna do... This is the last one, right? Okay. So now we don't need these anymore. So now we're gonna start with the shape of the hull, which is gonna require actually, you know what? Since we have the iron on us, let's just keep going. At each one of these wood iron poles that it's stuck in the ground, we're gonna start working the hull shape, kind of the ribs of the boat, with 26 degrees. Yeah, why not? I think 26 degrees is pretty good. Just like that. And then we might do 2 of these. And then a 45. That looks a lot like a boat. Whoops. Not correct. 2 26s and a 45. So I'm going to do that. We got the ribs kind of done. Pretty satisfied with this shape. Now I think I keep slipping and falling into the water. And in some places I have to go like all the way. Say I have to go like all the way around and jump up. I think what I'm going to do is put down some iron cage floor. And this is probably going to end up being our bilge. So we'll just go for now until we know what we're going to do for the bow. So I still haven't worked that out. So we're just going to do that. All the way down, we're going to do 2 wide. Like so. All the way down. And then once that's done, we're going to do tar roofs, I think. They look pretty cool. So I think we'll grab some tar and some wood. I hope I have enough tar. I'm probably gonna have to go get more. So we're gonna match all these angles. 26 degree tar roof on the bottom, like that, and then one more, and then a 45, kind of like that. And let's see what that looks like really quick. We'll just do this side. What's that look like? Oh, yeah, bro. Pretty sick, man. Yeah, pretty sick. I like it. So we'll just do that to the other side and continue this cage floor. All right, we got a little bit of a patina going on here. I definitely want that. It looks pretty tight. A little bit of algae and weeds in the bilge. Very cool. I'm into that. I may kind of just whack these a little bit just to get them to turn color. Just once, maybe. I don't want to get them too low. I think that's a good amount. If I hit them too many times, then they'll get like holes in them and cracks in them and stuff. I don't really want that. So I'm going to go ahead and just knock that out. Kind of distress this stuff. Should have done this before we put the floors down, I think. I had to delete some in order to get access to some of these roof tiles down here. But it was pretty easy. Got that taken care of. Now we're going to start working on the main floor, I think. And that's going to be made out of wood. Whoops. And I think we're going to go... I think we'll go lengthwise. We'll just start putting these bad boys down. I did set up a ladder over here just in case, so we're just gonna go the whole length of this bad boy. Fill all this in, and then we're gonna go around the whole rim with some more wood iron poles, I guess. No, beams. Wood iron beams. And the good thing about this wood is it will distress on its own. We don't have to beat it up or anything. We just have to do that with the roof tiles because they are water resistant. Waterproof? Waterproof. So I'm going to fill all this in. Let me go grab some iron and I'll show you what we're going to do for the stern of the boat. Pop on up here. So we're going to go around the whole outside of the boat. Or this whole floor, just like this. And then for the stern, we're going to do one turn in. And then once we get to 90 degrees, we're going to do 2. And then start turning again. And it should match up perfectly. It better. There should only be one snapping point here, god damn it. Yeah, that looks okay. So we're gonna do all that all the way to this point. Big U shape. And then we'll figure out what we're doing with the bow in a little bit. Once you got this all done, you can kind of leave it alone for a little while. Let it get all stressed out. Hopefully it... Yeah, alright. So it just takes a minute. And then let's pop down into the bilge. Get rid of this iron. I want to grab some more tar. I don't know how much I'm going to need. Oh, that's coal. Okay. And some more wood. And we're gonna do the finish up the stern here, aft section, and we're gonna do 45-degree roof tiles, and we're just gonna snap to these wood iron beams, one for each of you. Make sure you got your snapping points right. And then we're going to switch to the 26 degrees. And instead of doing every one, we're going to do every other one. If that makes sense. So instead of doing this straight one, and then it turns one, right? We're not going to do that one. We're going to do this one instead. And make sure you got the good snapping point. And then we're going to do these 2 back ones. And again, make sure you got your snapping points right. Can't stress that enough. Just like that. And then we cannot... Oh, we can stand here. Okay, good. So for here, we're just going to do... we're going to fill this crap in. like this. And then we're gonna run. I might have to put a platform here, man. I'm like sliding all over the place. We're just gonna run these wood beams, these diagonal pieces. Just like this on each of these seams here, just to hide all this crap. We might even do one here if we can. Can we not? Okay. Like that. And then we're going to switch to the 26-degree ones. And we're just going to continue these. Oops. That one is wrong. Just going to continue these down like that. Just to hide all of our disgusting shame. And we'll do that to the other side as well. And then maybe this piece right here, maybe there's like a rudder or something here. Who knows? Can't really see it, so why does it matter? Maybe down here there's one of these things. Sure. And then maybe this goes here. I don't know. Something like that. Just bury that in the dirt. Maybe it's dragging. And then, can we put this here? Yeah, there you go. There's like this pretty big rudder here. That's nice. So then we'll just do this to the other side. Alrighty, the back is done. The back, the stern, the aft of the ship is done. I think now, we don't need all this wood. Let's grab some more iron. Man, we are just burning through iron. Come up here, and then at each of these stations here, at each of these ribs, we are going to make sure it looks nice. I think I want these, see how the top has brackets on this side? We're gonna continue the ribs up. Should go like that, and we're gonna go up 2. And then we're gonna fill all this in with regular walls, wood walls. And then you're gonna go all the way around to include this back section, the aft section. And I will have to go in here with the axe now and kind of mess with this shit. I think we're gonna finish the floor back here, just so I can have some time to fucking think. And I think we're just gonna do kind of like this. And then we're gonna do something that I absolutely hate. And we're gonna just kind of shove these pieces in here. I hate this look. I think it looks so terrible. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Try to line these up best I can. Yeah, dude, I do not like this, but whatever. Hopefully once it gets all gross and ugly, it'll look better. Alright, we're gonna do one 45-degree wood iron pole, and then one 26-degree wood iron pole. And then it should be two straight ones. And then we'll meet back up at the other side. So we'll have like a kind of a submarine looking shape. I think I forgot to mention, we're not going to do this back one. The ribs for the back one we're not going to do. We're going to bring this wall up, actually. Totally forgot. Let's just get that started now. I want to go up another 2, I think. Another 2 walls. And I don't know how... We're definitely going to do this one. But I'm not sure about how deep into the boat we're going to go. This is going to be like a pilot house. So like you need like a helm station and a captain's quarters or something back here on the upper deck, on the top deck. So I think we'll do that much. And then we're going to start filling the rest of this in with roof pieces. And we'll leave this gap here just in case. Just in case we want to bring the deck out a little bit. I don't know. We'll see once we get up there. So we're gonna fill all this crap in with 45s, and then with 26 degrees, like that. And then we'll do that on both sides. And then on the straight piece here, we're gonna go with regular plank. Like that. I think that'll look pretty cool. There's not too much space up on deck for like walking around and screwing off, but I think that's fine. This is I think this is going to be made so that one person can man it, or single-hand it. So we'll just have, maybe we'll put a couple masts up there, maybe like a main mast and like a 4-mast or something. And then there'll be like a captain's quarters / helm here on this section. So I think that might work out. Let's go ahead and finish this this crap up. That looks okay. Yeah, it looks okay. Whatever, man. This might be a total scrap, dude. I'm cooling off of it pretty good. This goes like that. And then maybe we'll do some of these. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I don't like it. I'm thinking maybe I don't like it too much. Let me take a look at it really quick. I'm gonna go with my belly on this one. We're gonna destroy all this shit. So we're gonna keep the 45 degree roof piece, but we're gonna delete the 26. And the same for the ribs. All this gotta go. I hate it. It's too tall. It's too short. I'm happy with the length, just the height is too much. So, we're gonna get rid of it. But I'm not gonna bore you with that. I think what we'll do is, we'll just cap it off here. This might look better. So, we'll just bring some, wood iron beams over. So it'll go from 45, and instead of transitioning to 26, it'll just go flat. Okay. So I brought this iron up because we're gonna put a big, massive main mast, and then a smaller foremast, and then we'll just do a little mizzen mast back here. Yeah, so that's the reason for the iron bar. I'm going to bring some more iron up, and then we're going to use some core wood log poles here to make masts. So let's finish this roof up. It looks like my hammer's going to break, so whatever. So we'll just do this the same way that we did it before. Kind of like that, and then 26 degree, skip one, skip one. All right. Just like that. And then we'll fill all this in with this crap, with these things. Just like we did on the, like 1 minute ago for you. So maybe we'll put some floors down in here, and then we can cover this crap up, like this. .26 degree. Yeah. Much better. And then these maybe will be windows, I think. So let's kind of figure for that. So I think for the bow, we're going to do... maybe turn in one. Single turn, and then we'll go for two. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. And then maybe we'll do one more like this. Single turn, come in. Single turn. And then I kind of want it to be like this. We'll do one. I want it to come to a point, a one floorboard point. Oh, fuck. Jesus. The only way that I can think to do this, and have it look somewhat decent, is to kind of cobble it together. Which is okay. It's kind of the look we're going for anyway. It's going to look like it's been broken and repaired multiple times. So I think we're going to just kind of do it. See what we come up with. If we don't like it, we can just destroy it and start again. We're back. That took me a long time. I had to figure this shit out. I think I got it kind of the way I want it. I didn't like how it was just kind of like 90 degrees. It looked alright, but from the outside it kind of looked like a fucking arc. And it still does a little bit, but we're gonna address that part later. I think having a more pointed bow is the way to go here. And the way I did that is I deleted fucking everything. And then we added... let's see, we fixed this part here. Let's just show you. The way it was before was no good. And I don't even remember how it was. That was like yesterday. What I did is I think I replaced these two pieces here, these two 45-degree roof tiles, and I used the snapping point at the top corner here to close this gap. There was a gap here because I think we had it more like that. And we just snugged it up like that. And then we used the bottom snapping point here and rotated in one. Right there. And then I took a swimming ass motherfucker. And then I took a 45-degree inner corner from the bottom. And I free placed it so that these boards here were lined up. That's it. I just free placed it in there. The snapping points were all wonky, so I think this looks a lot better, and we can definitely clean this up and make it look nicer. Way we're gonna do that is by adding a couple of these beams here. We'll basically build a like a nice wooden keel. And then maybe we'll switch over to 26 degree. Just shove that off down into the abyss. Give me that. And maybe we'll just keep stacking this shit until I feel happy. Just keep layering it. Maybe it goes like that. And then maybe it does one more. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then we can shove some of this crap in there. Start with that one. And then we'll do that one. Kind of like that. Just a little patching up, and that'll be alright. As for this, there's one gap here. And what we're going to do is use these 45-degree beams. We're going to cover this baby. And that baby. And then we're going to do this. And then I think I just shoved some darkwood beams in there a little bit. Kind of like that. Did the same here on the front. On this little nose cone here. Let's go up to the roof. Take a look at that. This bow has been a real pain in the balls, dude. Alright. That's not too bad. And then I think we will use one of these. The outer corners. 45-degree outer corners. Just to fill in this gap here. Although we'll probably have to free place it, I guess. Or does that... Oh, that works. There's a snapping point here. Sick. Yeah, that works. And then we can just start shoving floor in here. Alright, so I got this all patched up. It doesn't look great, but it kind of looks like it's been like pieced together, broken and repaired over and over again. I'm gonna leave it. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's go up, let's go inside. So I'm just kind of doing all these, all the framing here on the inside. And basically what I'm doing is, because I kind of want to be able to see the rusted iron. In some places you can see it. It kind of pokes through. I kind of like this look here. So we're gonna free place. Come on, buddy. Let's fucking pick up the pace. So instead of just putting them down and snapping to the iron, it'll almost completely cover the iron in some cases. I will free place these wood poles, these 2-meter wood poles, and then snap there. And then we'll take this 45 and we should be able to snap it right to this wood pole. And we'll just keep doing that. And each of these, for each of these, ribs and framing, we're just gonna do that. I like the way this looks, so maybe let's decide where we want to place our masts. Maybe I can fucking do that without failing. So I'm thinking the main mast should be like here. And we can put a mizzen mast like here. And then I want the foremast to be pretty far forward. Like there. Maybe the main mast goes forward a little bit. And the foremast goes forward a little bit too. Oh boy. That might work. That might work. All right, we got our iron. We're gonna do some wood iron poles here. Maybe like that. And we're gonna go up pretty high. I'm not quite sure how high we're gonna go. I think we'll just go, we'll keep going up and up and up, and then we'll take a step back and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's move to the foremast. I think maybe, I don't know if it's gonna do me any good putting iron in, because there's no iron here. So maybe we'll just put a piece of core wood down and hope for the best. Can we go 3 high? Okay. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we go one more? Okay, what if we bring iron forward? There's no iron here. Oh, ladders. Come on, man. What if we bring iron forward? Okay. Yeah. Good enough. Oh, fuck. How are we gonna get that fucking core wood? Just finished up doing all the bracing, all the framing. We got these stairs set up. I got the braces for all the stairs done. And this leads right up into the pilot house. And I think we'll put the helm like right here, maybe. Maybe it can go here. I'll have to figure that out in a minute. And then what else did I do? down into the cargo area slash bilge. Did a bunch of bracing down here, all these bulkheads, just to add support up top and all that crap. I'm thinking this will be like the cargo hold back here, and then we'll have like bilge, maybe put some bilge stones down here for ballast. And then I had a little bit of an idea, a bit of an epiphany. What if this boat wasn't beached? Because it doesn't really look beached. It looks like it's just kind of up and out of the water. Like on the hard, you know? And we could do like boat stands, I was thinking. I've been messing around with a bunch of cool, fun ideas. And I was thinking we could do like some boat stands. Come on, man. You know, like that. All the way down. But then it will look even more like an arc. I don't want it. I'm trying to avoid that. There's no fucking animals on this boat. I think I have an idea. I'm thinking maybe this is a bit of a magical boat. And it's gonna be crawling up onto the land. And I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use some of these bad boys. I'm thinking maybe it's got like spider legs. I'm thinking maybe it's got spider legs, man. Hold on, let me fix this. It's kind of hard to tell with all this crap in the way, but I think it looks pretty sick, man. It's too bad this giant fucking tree is here. You can't really see the back leg. So all I did was I just grabbed one of these 45-degree beams from the bottom. And I started at the 90-degree, or the 0-degree here. And I turned it out twice. And then I think I went 4 in this, in the front and back leg segments. I went 4 poles, or beams, high. And then I came down 3. Another 45-degree beam, came down 3. And then I went straight down into the ground. And then for these side ones, I did, the first segment was 3, and then 2, and then I came down 2 more, and then I kind of came in with another 45. So this one is 1 turn out from the front leg. This one is 90 degrees to the hull. And then the back one is, I think, 2 turns out from 90 degrees to the hull. Yeah, 2 turns out. And it's the same as the front leg. Pretty cool. I like it. I think I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. But I'm considering adding some other I'm thinking about putting in some 26-degree holes here. I think this might look kind of cool. take a look at that. Yeah, it feels a little bit more like, I don't know, structurally sound than these spindly little legs. I might end up doing something like that. And then maybe I'll do, at each one of these joints, I could put like a item stand and a shield or something to make it look like some gears or something. I don't know. Who knows, man? Let's go. I'm gonna go do the other side, and I'm probably gonna do this to all of these legs and see what it looks like. That might be kind of interesting. As for up here on deck, since this is the swamp, I think it's only fair that we use all of the fucking iron. So I think I'm gonna do a little iron lifeline here around the side. And normally I would top it with like a bit of wood to trim it out. I still might, but I think it looks kind of cool as just like this gate here. We'll see. So I'm gonna do all this shit. Probably gonna have to go get more iron, but I'll see you when that's done. Alright, I don't like this. I don't like it. This is the only shield that's big enough to cover up the square of this item stand. And I don't know, dude, I'm just not a fan. These other ones are too small. Like, this would have looked okay if it was just bigger. So, this bronze buckler looks pretty cool, but it just doesn't work. So I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. And just call it a day, you know? Okay, come on, man. I think what we're gonna do now, we kind of have everything all set. This side's done. The other side's done. Looks pretty cool. I definitely like it. I think what we'll do now is work on some windows, maybe. Do some windows, maybe up high. Okay, so next we're gonna put the windows in. I've decided to put, I think, 3 in the front portion, in between these frames, and then I'll do some more back here. Probably there'll be bigger windows more than likely. But we're gonna do 3 windows like this. First thing I do is put a little platform for me to stand on, and then we're gonna go ahead and free place one of these 1-meter beams so that it's even with the top of the 2-meter beam. And then we're gonna snap those spots, and we're gonna do the same at the top. Like this. And then snap. And then we're gonna delete the 2 on the inside. Just like that. And you'll see that's gonna fill in some extra space. And then we're gonna grab our iron cage wall. We're gonna try to shove it down there. Just like that. And then we're gonna grab our 26-degree beams and try to grab the bottom snapping point. And then we just fill in all this crap here. And that's it. That's how you make a really shitty, terrible window. I love it. It's so beautiful. And we are done. My God. This took so long. Let's take a look. This is the portal coming into this bad bitch. There she is. I had to find a place to put this this trophy. It's too big to fit inside, so I'm not too sure I like it there, but we're gonna leave it there for now. It looks okay. All right, so you walk up the dock, coming up to this bad boy, and we got a bunch of fish trophies on the wall. You got some serpent meat, some fishing rods and harpoons for sale, some potions and armor and knives, all kinds of crap. You got some fish over here. Lots of fish on the wall, man. Lots of fish on the wall. You got like a bookcase over here. It's pretty cool. Had a good time with this. This is like the bait shop. The fisherman's shop. And it is a wreck. This thing is busted. I love it. You got some kind of some workstation over here. Looks like this guy's fixing up one of these harpoons or something. I don't know. With a fish bucket. Mm-hmm. And then downstairs you got the cargo hold, which I think came out pretty good. You got all these crates and barrels and open space, and then you have the all the treasure from this dude's treasure. I didn't have much. I'm pretty low. Buying all these fishing poles kind of made me broke, but we'll get more. And some more barrels over here. The stairs are all beat to shit. Yeah, and then you got this back room. This is, I guess, this is where he sleeps. With all this busted cargo and shit. He does have a fermenter though, so that's good. And then we can come up these stairs, up into the pilot house. Yep. Pretty cool. You got the captain's wheel, the helm here, ship's wheel. Lots of places for him to sit down and drink. A couple tanners for when he's out at sea and he wants to make some leather or some shit. And then you got some more fishing poles and harpoons. Lots and lots, man, lots and lots. And then I built this thing. I think it's called a capstan, maybe, for like raising and lowering the anchor. I think it came out pretty cool. Take a look at it with some lights on. Yeah, it's just a bunch of 1 meter beams kind of splayed out into a circle. And then some item stands with some bark, it's ancient bark spear maybe, something like that. And then I couldn't find like an old and busted looking shield or anything to put on top, so I just put one of these banded shields up there. That's it. That's the whole build, man. We did it. I am quite proud of this one. This took an extra bit of work for me. I had to just breaking up all these floorboards and the roof tiles and the walls, and I didn't get them all, but yeah, I'm not gonna, dude, like sitting here with a bow and arrow fucking knocking these things down a peg or two is just a pain in the ass. But you get the idea. Maybe he's kind of repairing it as he goes. You got some new pieces and some old pieces. That makes sense. So this has been the swamp build. I had a really good time. This was a lot of fun. Hit that thumbs up button if you think it came out good. Also, hit that thumbs up button if you think it came out like shit. I really don't care. Just hit the fucking button. And then subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the bell notification. All that big shit. We're going to be heading into the mistlands in the next episode. we'll do some mistlands episodes, and then I want to get started on the mountain build. That's going to be a big fucking castle. Huge. Massive castle. We need a new place to live. Starting to outgrow the one that we live in now. So stay tuned for that. If you're more interested in the building stuff, subscribe. In a couple, maybe a week or so, you'll have that episode. Yeah, so anyway, this has been a lot of fun. I had a really, really good time. Hope you did too. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.